So this is called the Elizabeth stitch or the mini bean stitch. I love it, maybe for like a scarf, and it works very fast. And I'm using the hook that the yarn calls for. This is worsted weight yarn, and this is an H hook. So let's do this. Make your slip knot and chain an even number of stitches. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet into that, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up a loop into that same space. Now you have 4 strands on your hook. Yarn over, take them off, and chain 1. So skip the next chain, go into the next one and pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Go through all 4 and chain 1. Skip the next chain, go into the next one and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and take all 4 strands off, chain 1, go skip 1, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and take all of them off, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, and once you get to the end, you're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, and then chain 2 more and turn. And this is the way it's looking. Look how pretty it looks already. So once you chain your 3 chains and turn, you're going to go into that space where that slanted stitch ends and pull up a loop, yarn over, go into that same space and pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, go into that same space where the slanted stitch ends and pull up a loop, yarn over, go into that same space and pull up a loop, yarn over, take all 4 off, chain 1, and then you go into that same space where the slanted stitch ends, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all 4 off, chain 1, go into the next space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, and go into the next space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and take all of them off, chain 1, and then go into that chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and take all of them off, chain 1 and 2 more. So let's do that row again. So I have my 3 chains and turned. So now I am going to go where that slanted stitch ends in the base of that previous stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and take all of them off, chain 1, go into that same space where the slanted stitch ends, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and take all of them off, chain 1, and go into the next space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, and look how pretty that is looking. And that's all to it, really. So go into the next one, yarn over to the next one, and take off, chain 1, go into the next one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, into the next space, pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, chain 1, and take all of them off, chain 1, and go into that last chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, take all of them off, chain 1, and then chain 2 more and turn, and that's about it. You repeat that same row over and over until the length you want. Isn't that pretty? So thank you for watching. Share us with your friends and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.